So my go-to is looking like it's going to be the Frogger, the $25 Frogger. And the only modification I've been doing is on the 4 and 10. Oh, hi, Mr. Lizard. Big lizard. On the 4 and 10, on the don't side, I am laying odds, $50 odds on that. And other than that, pretty much playing it the martingale way. All right, so I got $1,000 here, but I've been also, so I saw Jeremy and Color Up and Holy Roller Brian did an interview a few days ago, a week or two ago, I don't remember, talking about the strategy that he uses to and trying it on wind craps, and it does pretty good if you can get past those come out rolls. It's not a bad strategy overall, regardless of the cruise or not to cruise thing. But anyway, so basically the premise of the strategy is, hey BAM, good morning. The premise of the strategy is maintain a $200 Theo, $200 hourly rate for multiple hours of playing on the craps table. So that's the whole point of the strategy. The interesting thing was they're doing a $100 don't, and then they're basically playing $100 on the place bets. So you basically he said on Royal Caribbean, from what he's seen on Royal Caribbean, they treat this as $200 in play, even though depending on where the point is, there's hedging going on there between the point and the don't pass. But he said they actually treat it as $200. So if you're doing this, you're getting a $200 Theo from them. And if you can play that for a few hours, that's how you get a free cruise. So that's basically the whole premise of how he's doing this. But it's kind of interesting. So I kind of like it. So if you can get past the come out roll, which is not, it's not as easy as it sounds, because we know those damn 7s and 11s, they just like to show up. When are you leaving, BAM, today or tomorrow? Must be tomorrow. Otherwise you wouldn't be on here, right? Hawaii. All right. Yeah, I was just watching a thing on Channel 2, whatever, with Dylan Dreyer, the old Mutual of Omaha, and they were talking about the giant kelp beds being destroyed by the oh, really? Stopping and starting? That's weird. Oh, shoot. Thank you. For some reason, my office profile turned on, not my home profile. One moment. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. Thank you, BAM. Yeah, that should be better. Back on the home network now. Anyway, I was watching a thing on the giant kelp forest off of California there, and how the starfish were basically succumbed to the elevated temperatures, and now all the sea urchins have moved in and are gobbling up all the kelp. You're heading to the port in 4 hours. Cool. All right, my feed should be better now. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, so basically, that's it. So we're basically going to we're on a $100 on the don't pass. And then we got a 6 as the point. All right, so again, we have $100 to play with out here to offset our $100 here. So he's going to go inside. He just does inside if the point is inside. And we'll do $30. So we got $110 inside. So we got $10 more at risk than our don't pass here. Good, thank you. All right, and we got an 8. All right, so after one hit on the 8, that's going to pay us 35. 30 for 30, right? 30 pays 35. And now I'm going to bump up my 6 by a quarter. So I'm going to go to $60 actually. So I'll take a nickel back. All right. On wing craps, I was just putting a quarter on there and taking 10 back, but we'll keep it right. So now we got 60 on the 6, and we're rolling. So really, ideally, I want 2 hits. Okay, so I didn't get it there. All right, so we hit the point. So we're going to lose 100, and we're going to get paid 70 for our 60. So 50, 60, 70. So we're going to lose 30 bucks on that one. So ideally you want 2 hits on this before you hit the point, ideally. That's what you're looking for. All right, so what I say, we got 70 on that, so we lost 30 on that one. All right, so, but it's actually, and I said that incorrectly. We didn't lose 30 because 25 of this, or 30 of this, was bank money anyway, right? So the difference is, so how do we count that, right? So 30 of it was ours. The other 30 was profit. So they were adding that 30 back into the 70, and basically it was a wash. So we're basically back to even on that one. I'm going to take that 30 I lost and just put it back in my bankroll here. All right, another $100 don't. So basically that was a wash. All right, leave these out, not working on the come out. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 7. So that's about that. That's the worst case, because I don't know how to recover from that $100. Do I try to press it up and take a bigger hit on that? I don't know, because on wind craps I was having some success with that, but not consistent. All right, so point is 8. All of our bets are working now. So again, I really want 3 hits on those inside numbers. 4, that's a nothing. If I can get 3 hits on the inside numbers, 2 hits on the inside numbers. All right, so there's a 415. So again, that's going to pay us 35. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and bump up the 8 to 60. So now I basically can't lose, right? That's basically a break-even scenario on the 100. So now basically we'll want to keep hitting inside numbers. There's a 2 craps. So it's like a 1 hit can't miss. Once you get 1 hit, and you press up the point, you can't lose. All right, so there's another 35. So I'm just going to collect that 35 on the 5 that time. All right, here we go. And we got an 8-point hit. All right, so again, that's going to pay us 70, and we're going to lose 100. So we made 35 because we hit the 1.5 on there. So we made a little bit of money on that one. But we're down, we're losing the hundreds there. All right, so let me go back out for 30 here. All right, back out for 100 on the don't. And we got an 8 again. All right, so we're on the 8. Again, looking for 2 inside hits, ideally. 314. If we get knocked off now, then it's, yeah, so there we go. So we got knocked off now. So now we're off the 8. We're going to get paid 35, but we're going to lose 100. So that's the bigger hit right there, other than a 7 out, But even a 7 out, the 7 out's not a big deal. That's the biggest hit, is if you get knocked off your point before you actually get 1 hit on it. All right, so let me get some more hundreds here. And I probably want to ladder up rather than staying at the 100. I don't remember what he did in particular, but we'll stay with 100 for now. See if we can get it back. Coming out. 8 again. All right. So again, we're looking for a couple of hits, and then a bunch of, really a long roll would be ideal. So there's a 7 out, so that's the worst, not the worst, right? So basically, we're off the 8. We're going to lose 110, but we're going to get 100 over here, so we're going to lose 10 bucks, basically. All right. Here we go, coming out. 617, come out 7. All right, so that's the bad one again, because we lose our don't pass. So I'm going to go up to $200 on my don't pass. Here we go, coming out. And we got a boxcars. That's a push on the don't. But I don't really have the bankroll to chase it. Like, there we go, another 7. So there's my 200 down. So I can go through this bankroll pretty quick, chasing those come out 7s and 11s. All right, so if I go 300 now on the don't pass. This is just disastrous. This has not worked out for me yet. 549, point is 9. All right, so we're on the 9. So now I got to go 3 units on each one. All right, so there's 75. All right, so there's 75. So if I got to go 3 units on each, so if I go 3 units on the 9, I got 300 out there though. So that's not going to cover my $300. I need a lot out there, but I need to build it up. So I need to, yeah, I'm not playing this properly. I'm going to get destroyed here. All right, so there's another 75. So what can I do with that? So really all I can do is go out for 2 units each and hope that I get a bunch of inside hits. Boxcars. And then press the living daylights out of that 9. 11. 7 out. All right. So what are we going to lose? We're going to lose 100, 200, 220, and we're going to get 300 over here. So we make 80 bucks on that one. All right, so we'll leave that 300 out there, coming out. And we got an 8. All right, so let's see if we can press the 8 up with some wins. 314. Yeah, I totally screwed this one up. I'm not playing this one right at all. 10. Either end there. And 7 out. All right, so same scenario, 80 bucks. Didn't get any inside hits, didn't press anything up, so we're going to make 80 bucks on that one. All right, because we're going to lose 220 and we got 300 over here. So 80 bucks. All right, well, we got some green back, but nowhere near enough. So what do I do? So that's 300. So if I go out for 100, 100, 120 each. I don't have 120 each. All right, so we'll do 110 and 105. Is that right? 6 and 8. 102 or 108. All right, we'll just do 105. All right, here we go, coming out. Not working anyway. 426. All right, so we're on the 6. And we got an 8, which is the oddball one. So we'll say that was 102. And 102 is going to pay me 119. All right, so we got 100, and that's the point though. No, that's the 8, okay. 119. All right, so there's 119. All right, so now what do I want to do with that? I want to press up my 6 in case we hit the 6 to 200. All right, we'll take this back down. All right, so right now I got 220 out there. Let's see, on the 6 or 8, 2. All right, I really need like 258. 258 will pay 301. All right. 225. And 33. 233, is that a thing? 234 pays 273. All right. Here we go. 9. All right, so that's going to pay us 100. It's going to pay us 140. All right, so we'll do 140. Is that right? Because it's 35, that's 70, 140. And we'll take a bunch of those in, one of those in nickels, one of the nickels in dollars, I should say. All right, so there's my 140. And we'll make that one, oh, now we'll make it 158. Okay, so now that's right. So now we got our $300 covered, and we're doing it with profit. Okay, so now we need some inside number hits. Here we go. So we can't lose, but we want to gain some more inside numbers. AC doocy, like a 5, 8, 9. All right, there's an 8, 6, 2, 8. And I should have pressed that up to what? Because it's not a, it's not, it's, needs to be what? 1, 6, and 8. So funny that this light flashes when the printer goes. All right, 120 pays 140, so we'll make that 120. All right, so that's going to pay us 140 on the 8. 140 on the 8. All right. Okay, let's see if we get one more hit, and we should probably take down those inside numbers. 415. All right. So again, 100 is going to pay 140. 140. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and take down all my inside numbers here because I got way too much at risk. And now we're just going to let that play out. So it's either going to be 300 or 301. 426. It's 301. Okay. So that's, we're going to lose the 300, but we're going to get 301. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4. 258 pays 301. 258 pays 301. All right, so there's our 301 back. So now let's see where we're at. Holy craps, that was a mess. Sorry about that. Totally not the way he rolled it out. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, so we got 10 there. And we got a whole bunch here. Let's see what we got. All right, so there's 500. There's 1,000. That's what we started with. There's 200. 250, 270. All right, so we're up 270. And let me get some more hundreds. All right, there's 400. So we got 600 now there. Okie dokie. All right, so we're off the 6. That was a hot mess. Let's see if I can do that better. So again, it's $100 on the don't pass. Or I would say I was chefing that one up. Just got lucky, that's all. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back to the way Brian rolled it out. All right, so $100 on the don't pass. Here we go, coming out. Back to the regularly scheduled program. All right, so that's going to be a winner on the don't for $100. I think he just keeps it at 100. I don't remember him going up like I was just doing there. Although it's very frustrating when you get knocked off that don't pass with the damn 7s and 11s, like they're going out of style. All right, so 639 is the point. All right, so again, we're going to go inside for 110 across. There we go. Oh, sorry, 110 inside, not across. 110 inside. All right, so we are looking for, really we're looking for 2 inside hits. All right, so there's 1, 516. All right, so that's going to pay us 35. We're going to go ahead and press up the 9 to 50, and we'll bank the 10. Here we go. Need another inside hit. We got a 4. And we got a 7 out. All right, so we're going to lose all of this. So we were out there for 110. We got 10 back here, and we're going to get 100 for that don't pass. So basically that was a wash, right? Because we only got the 1 hit. All right, here we go, coming out. Hey, Crypto Addictive, good morning. All right, we got an 8. Point is 8. All right, so we're on the 8. Again, we're going to go 110 inside. And ideally, I'm looking for 2 hits. All right, we got an 8, so that's a point hit. That's not ideal. All right, so now we're going to basically get paid 35 for that, but we're going to lose 100 over here. So that's the biggest hole in the strategy, is that without getting a hit on the 8 is losing that. So we're going to get 35 and we're going to lose 100. All right, so back over here, back out for another 100. Here we go. Not working on the come out. 426 on the 6. All right. Hoping to get 2 inside number hits. We got an 8, so we got 1. All right, so that's going to pay us 35 for the 8. And we're going to go ahead and bump up the 6 to 60. All right, take a nickel back. All right, here we go. And we got a 3. So we want a long run on the inside, but I want to protect that 6. All right, so we got a 9. 9's going to pay us 35. And we'll go ahead and take this up to 90 now. Yep, take that up to 90. Okay, so now we're 100% hedged. If we hit the 6, we're going to win more than 100. And pays 105. And if we get a 7 out, this is profit anyway, so we're good. Here we go. Now we want to get a couple more hits on some inside numbers. And we didn't get it, so there's the 7 out. All right, so again, we're going to lose all of this. So the thing is with this is our Theo is good, right? Because we got that 200 plus out there, but you know, we're not making a lot of money. But from my experience, my limited experience with this on wind craps, it does make money. It's really not a bad system for making money as well. 415, point is 5. All right, so we're on the 5. Again, 110 inside. All right, here we go. Dr. S, good morning. All right, so now we're looking for 2 inside hits if we can get them. AC Doocy, that's way outside. And we got a boxcars way on the other side. And we got an 8. All right, so there's 1 inside hit. So that 30 is going to pay us 35. And we're going to go ahead and go up to 50 on the 5, and we'll bank the $10. So now we're covered. We can't lose. We had 110 out there. We had 100 here. So on a 7 out, we're break even now. 8 again. All right. So that's going to pay us another 35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I don't think this is what he does, but this is what I'm doing. So I'm taking my profit and I'm going to put it on the 5. I'm going to bank the 10. So now I've got 75 out here, which is going to pay, what is that? That's 105, right? 105. So if we hit the 5, we're going to get 105. If we hit the 7, we're going to get 100. We've already banked some extra change here, so we're still making money. All right, here we go. Now ideally we want some 6, 8, and 9s. 6, 8, and 9s. We got an 11. And then we can do whatever we want. We can spread out to the 4 and 10. We can press. We can mid-press. 6, 4, 10. Or you can just take the profit, which is my preference. 6, 3, 9. All right, so we're going to get another 35 on that. So I'm just going to bank that. All right. Next one we'll press. And we don't have a next one, so there we go. All right, so that's a 7 out. So we're going to lose all of this. And we're going to get paid 100 on our don't pass. So still making money. Here we go. 6, 4, 2, 6. All right, on the 6. Again, 110 inside. All right, looking for 2 hits on the inside numbers if we can get them. 4, 2, 6. Did not get them. So that's like the worst case scenario right there. So we're going to get paid on the 6, but we're only going to get paid 35, but we're going to lose 100. So that's the biggest whack with this strategy. All right, back out for 100 on the don't pass. Coming out. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. All right, so on the 10, what he does is he buys the 10 for 50. So he's buying the 10. It's going to cost us $2 VIG. All right, so we're buying the 10, and then we still have $50 to play with, so he's going to do the 6 and 8 just like that. And then we're hoping to get some hits on the 6 and 8 because we're already covered on the 10. Got our don't pass covered, so can't lose on that. But right now we got $10 of exposure on these two. All right, so we had a point hit, point hit on the 10. So that's going to pay us 100, really 98, but that's okay. We already paid our VIG. All right, so that's going to come down and off. And those can stay out for now. $100 on the don't. So we got paid 100, we lost 100 because that was our point hit. All right, there we go. Back out for another 100. Here we go. 7. That's the bad one. That's the other bad one. They come out 7s and 11s. And we got a 9. All right, so again, the key to this one is just playing your $200 average, keeping your $200 average out there. So again, 110 inside. Like to see 2 hits on the inside numbers. Again, we didn't get it, so that's a 7. So that's basically going to cost us $10 because we're going to get paid the 100, but we're going to lose 110. All right, here we go, coming out again. And we got a box cards, push on the don't. And we got a 5. All right. So we're on a 5. Again, we got 110 at risk. We got it hedged with 100 on the don't. We got a 5, 3, 8. All right, so that's going to pay me 35 on the 8. And I'm going to go ahead and press up my nickel, my 5 by a quarter to 50. So now we get paid 70 there, less the, so it'd be $30 light. Less than 30. It's actually only $5 light because that quarter is profit. All right, so we got a 6, 4, 10. AC Doocy. Looking for one more inside hit if I can get it. 8. There we go. All right. So again, that's going to pay me 35. I'm going to go ahead and press my 5 up to 75 and take the dime. And now I'd like to get some 6, 8, or 9 hit would be great. Boxcars. 5. All right, so that's a point hit. All right, so that 75 is going to pay us 105. And we're going to lose that 100 over here. So we made $5 on that. Leave that 100 out there. And we'll go ahead and regress that back to base. And there we go. Coming out, not working. All right, we got a 4. So again, on the 4, he's going to buy the 4. $2. $2, yep. All right, buy the 4 for 50. So now we've got the 100 hedged. Now we're looking for a couple of 6 and 8s would be nice. 5. Whoa, clicky clack, 7 out. All right, didn't get it. All right, so we're going to lose that 110 again, actually 112, right? Because we're going to lose all of this. And we're going to get 100 for the don't pass. All right. And that's it. That's basically the whole strategy. No, the buy bets he does when the point is 4 or 10. So he doesn't, and then he just, again, he's looking at it as I have $100 to wager against the $100 don't pass. So you can go 5 and 9, and I seem to see more 5s and 9, so maybe that'd be better than the 6 or 8. But basically it's hedging the 4 or 10 with a buy bet, and then you still have $50 left over, so you can put it out here however you want to do it. And just hope that you get a bunch of hits. That's the premise on that one. All right, so 6 inside number. Again, I'm going to go out for 110 inside. All right. Ideally, I'd like to get a couple of hits inside. We got a 6-5 yo just to hedge that 6. Because without any hits, that's a big one. 5, 4, 9. All right, so we got 1. So that's 35. So I'm going to go up to 60 on the 6. Put a nickel back in the rack. All right, looking for another inside number other than a 6. We got a 10. And we got a 5. There we go. All right. So now we're fully hedged on the 6. I'm going to take that 35. I'm going to go ahead and put it over here for 90. Put that nickel back in the rack. Now, ideally, I want to see a bunch of 5s, 8s, and 9s. Nice long roll. There's a 5. All right, so I'm just going to collect on that one. So there's 35 I'm going to collect. And there's a 5 again. All right, so what do I want to do with that? So it's going to pay me another 35. And do I want to press or do I want to spread? Quarter on the 4. Here we go. And we got a 9. That's going to pay us 35. So we'll spread out to the 10. Rack a dime. Here we go. And we got a 7 out. All right. Well, that didn't work out for us too well. All right, so we're going to lose all of this. So we racked some change, but that was it. And we collected a little bit. All right, so that's all gone. And we're going to get 100 over there. All right. So our rack is getting bigger. No, I just pulled them down. I pulled them down because they were there. He doesn't pull them down. He just puts out the 4 and 10. He buys the 4 and 10. But he doesn't leave them all out there. It's basically $50 on the 4 or 10 if that's the point, and then $50 on the inside, however you want to play it. I just pulled them down because they were still there. Every bet you make increases the house advantage. Every bet you make increases the house advantage. So the house has an advantage on every bet, but it doesn't increase by making more bets. You're putting more at risk based on the house edge on any one bet. That's true. You're putting more of your bankroll at risk. So to me, I would kind of play, although this kind of works. You know, you can see our bankroll is not too bad here, but we're down some hundreds, so I'm not sure exactly where we're at. But I would play it kind of like Professor Profit does and do like an outside in. You know, if you can spread out and then start taking them down, and only be left with a 6 or 8, you know, so you're taking your profits off the table. I like the idea of doing a big net, right? So you've got this big net out there to try to catch something, and once you catch it, start moving in, right? If you catch something, you move in, right, to the ones that have the highest probability on the light side, the 6 and 8. All right, here we go, coming out. But again, so his whole thing is trying to maximize the Theo, right, his average hourly rating on the cruise ship to get a free cruise. That's the whole premise of the way he's playing. All right, so we got a 2 craps. That's going to be a winner on the come out. All right, here we go, coming out. 516. So again, we're on the 6. We got $100 over here, so we're going to go out for 110 inside. So we got $10 at risk right now. All right, we 7 out. We're going to lose 110. We're going to win 100. And worst case, if we hit the point of 6, we're going to get paid 35, but we're going to lose 100. All right, so we want at least one hit inside, and we didn't get it. So that again, that's like the worst case. So you're going to get knocked off your 6. You're going to get 35, but you're going to lose that 100 on the don't. So that's the hole right there. All right, that and the come outs. 314. And both Jeremy and Brian said the same thing. You can hedge the come outs if you want. You could hop them. You can do any 7. But after you do that 4 times, you pretty much lost your 100 anyway. So it really doesn't make sense. Just take your lumps and hope to get some 2s and 3s to make it up. And some long runs. You get some long runs after you're hedged up on your point, then you're good. All right, so again, we're going to buy the 4 for $52. All right, take 3 back here. All right, so that's bought. And now we got, so that's 50. We got 50 to play with out here. Now I can go 25 on the 5 and 9. Try that. Doesn't matter, right? So let's see if we can get some 5s and 9s. And we got an 8 this time. Go figure. All right. And we got a 6. Gosh darn it. Isn't that always the way? The Scott effect. No matter where I go, the dice goes somewhere else, right? All right, there's a 9. 6, 3, 9. All right, so that's going to pay us 35 on the 9, which is nice. We're just going to collect that. Actually, we should move inside now. Let's move inside to the 6 and 8. So we'll collect the 25, and we'll use 10 of it to go back on the 6 and 8. And there's a 4, so that's going to be a point hit. All right. So, again, we're off the point. We're going to get paid 98, 100 actually, but we're going to lose this 100. All right, so there we go. We'll take our buy down and we'll leave those out there. They're not working anyway. Here we go, coming out. Same shooter, 628, point is 8. All right, so back in the middle, and now we'll go out on the 5 and 9, 110 inside. All right, looking for a couple of inside hits if we can get them. We didn't get them again. That's again worst case point hit. So we're going to lose that 100 and we're going to get 35. All right, back out for another 100. Here we go. And we got a 2 crap, so we're going to get that 100 back. That's nice. All right, so we got that back. Here we go, coming out still. And there's our 7, so they're going to take that 100 right back away from us. Just like that. And we got a 5. All right, finally got a point. After all that consternation. All right, a couple inside numbers now. We got a 6. All right, so that's going to pay us 35. We'll go ahead and press our 5 up to 50 there. All right, one more inside hit would be great. 5 point hit. All right, so not great, but I don't think we lost any money on that one. So 50 is going to pay us 70, 50, 60, 70. But really it's 95 because that quarter was profit. All right, so we'll leave that back out and we'll take this down and we're going to lose that 100. All right, so we're off the 5, back out for another 100, and we got a 6, 426. All right, so we're on the 6. Now we're looking for a couple of inside hits if we can get them. We got the 6. Again, worst case scenario, lose 100, get paid 35. Not a good trade. Not a good trade. All right, we got one more 100 here. Let's roll this one and then we'll see where we're at. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 4. All right, so we're on the 4. Again, we're going to take 50 and we're going to buy the 4 for $2. And we got the 6 and 8 out there. And we got a 4 point hit. All right. So again, that's going to pay us 100, and we're going to lose 100. All right, so we'll leave that there. We'll take the buy bet down, off. Here we go. Still got our last 100 out there. Oh, we just got another 100 though. Acey doocy. All right, this will be the last shooter though. Here we go. And we got a 6. All right, so we're on the 6, and now we're going to go 110 inside. Like to get a couple of hits inside if we can, and we did not. We got a 7 right away. All right. So we're going to lose all of this. We lose 110, and we get 100 over here. So we lost $10 on that one. All right, so let's see how we ended up with all these shooters. Let's see what we got going on here. So we started with 1,000. All right, let me get rid of these nickels first. All right, there's 100. And what have I got going on over here? And I got 75. And I'm a little bit short there. So 20 there. And what do we got over here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. 875. There's 900 right there. Oh, so we made some money on that one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 75 plus a quarter, that's 9. There's our 1,000. So we made $322. $322. So again, it's the primary reason for the strategy is to get a $200 or maintain a $200 win rate, $200 Theo, if you will, bet average for the hours that you're playing. And if you do that over an entire cruise, you will win a free cruise doing it. Hey Ken, good morning. Old Man Earl, what's going on? Yeah, no, it actually wins. It's actually a winning strategy. In addition to maintaining that, and it's only because the cruise ships give you full credit for your $100 on the don't plus your $100, your 110 inside. So they're basically giving you a $210 Theo on it. Whereas in most casinos, you know, whatever you're hedging, if the point is 5, they're going to reduce it by that amount because you're hedging it. But he said on Royal Caribbean they don't do that. So you can keep playing this for hours at that $200 rate, $200 average, and at the end of the cruise, you will have won yourself a free cruise. So that's the whole point of this strategy. All right. I don't know if Crypto Addictive's still here, but let's do a little Frogger, and then we'll wrap this one up. All right. I can go back. This can go back. That can go back. Actually, I want another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 100 there. Move that over there, and we'll take our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4. All right. Everything is right with the world again. Dollars back. Okay, so I've been playing a lot of Frogger. I really like Frogger at the quarter level, and like I said, the only thing I've been doing different is on the 4 and 10, on the don't side, I will lay odds on them. That's it. Other than that, I'm just martingaling it exactly the way Crypto Addictive rolled it out. All right, point is 6. Waiting on a, just going to resolve this first hand here. 6, 3, 9. 4, 2, 6. Point hit. All right, so that's going to be a pass line winner. So we'll start on a don't pass for a quarter. Again, my win goal is 250. 5, 2, 7. All right, so that's come out loser on the don't. So I'm going to go ahead and martingale that up. Here we go. Or Frogger it up, I should say. Another 7. Another loser. Going to Frogger that up to 100. 4 units. Here we go. And we got a 6. All right, on the 6, looking for big red. And we got a 7. PSO on the 6. All right, so that's going to pay us 4 units. And we're going to go ahead and Frogger back down to the pass line. Boink. Boink, 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 boink. There we go. All right, coming out. And we got a 9. All right. Point is 9. Looking for a 9. We got a 5. If we can get a 5, we can get a 9, right? 8. Corn dog day today. Make sure you guys get your corn dogs. 6, 2, 8. I don't know who comes up with these stupid days, but it's corn dog day. Some advertising firm, I'm sure. Aces. 3. Looking for a 9. 6. 3. 6. Oh my goodness. Come on now. 9. There we go. Point hit. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, so we're going to get that, and we're going to Frogger on over to the don't pass. Wiggy, wiggy. Oh, ding, doink, 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 doink. There we go. It's not really a doink either. I don't know. It's more of a ding sound. It's kind of weird. 617. That's going to be a loser on the don't. Froggering on up to 2 units on the don't. Here we go. And another 7. Oh, those damn 7s. Come out 7s and 11s, man. I'll tell you. They are ball busters. All right, so now I'm going to go to 4 units. $100. on the don't. And I got a 6. All right, let's see if we can get off the 6 successfully. And we got an 8. And we got a 6. We did not. All right, that's going to be a loser for 4 units, and I got to go out for 8 units. Froggering on up to 8 units, 200 bucks. There we go. Coming out. And we got a 5, fever. All right, looking for big red. Oh, 9. Four. Hard 4, ballerina. 10, 6, 4. 9, 6, 3. 8, square pair. 7 out. There we go. 5, 2. All right, so that's going to pay us 200. All right, 200, and we'll go ahead and frogger back down to base and over to the pass line. Boink, 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 boink. All right, let's get this 500 back here. All right, there's our 500 there. There's our profit over there, and we're good and coming out. And we got a 4. All right. Looking for a 4. We got a yo 11. We got a 6. 4 came with a 2. 2 by 4. And we got an 8. Got a 5. 4, 1, 5. Looking for that 4 all by itself. 9, Neener. 9, Neener. Center field 9, Old Man Earl. 6, 5, 1. 9, center field 9, Old Man Earl. Colt 45. 5, 1, 6. Looking for that 4. Got a 5, 4, 1. Horse and buggy. 6. Or crap and camper. Haven't seen crap and camper in a while. 4, point hit. There we go. All right. That's going to pay us a quarter, and we're going to frogger on over to the don't. Boink, 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 boink. There we go. Coming out. Yo 11. That's going to be a loser on the don't. So we'll frogger on up to 2 units there. Coming out. 6, 4, 2, 6. Not a great number. Let's see if we can stay away from it. And we got a yo 11. Whoop. And we got a 4. Little Joe. And we got a 7 out. There we go. 6, 5, 2. We're all through. Where'd that 2 go? There it is. All right, so that's going to pay me 2 units. We're going to go ahead and frogger back down to 1 and over to the pass line. Boink, 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 boink. There we go. All right, coming out. Old Man Earl, center field 9. Going to practice a cruise strategy for a cruise in April. Yeah, it does. It is a good one actually. It gets you, you know, a good average rate, and with that hedging, you're not putting a whole lot at risk. The hardest thing for me is when you get knocked off that 7, a lot of times my instinct is to just start pressing it up, and that's generally not a good instinct. So if you can handle the knockoffs, then you're good. All right, so we got a winner on the pass line. Come out 7. Going to go ahead and frogger on over to the don't pass. Boink, 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 boink. There we go. Coming out. 628. There we go. And we got a 3. Looking for an 8. Oh, no, looking for a 7 on this side, aren't we? 6, 5, 1, 6. Got to keep track of what side we're on, Scott. 6, 4, 10. Looking for a 7. 4, 3, 1, 4. 4, 3, 7 out. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, so we're going to have a winner there. What are we up? We're up $1.75. Going to frogger on over to the pass line. Boink, 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 boink. I'm going to do that on the cruise ship. People are going to look at me like I'm frickin' a total whack job. Do I care? Not a lick. 6-5 yo. That's a come out winner on the pass line. All right. Boink, boink, boink. Back on the don't pass. Here we go. 8. Point is 8. 6. Looking for big red again. 6. 10. Well, BAM, have a wonderful cruise to Hawaii. Your lucky dog. I'm sure you'll have a great time. 8. Point hit. All right, so that's going to be a loser. So we're going to frogger up to 2 units on the don't. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 7. That's going to be a loser. Going to frogger up to 4 units on the don't. Here we go, $100. And we got an 8 again, square pair. All right, see if we can stay away from it. And we got a 9. That's awfully close. And we got a 5. Looking for that 7. Where's my 7? That's a 10. Pair of 5s there. 7. There we go. 43. $100. $100. Back to me. All right. So we're going to go ahead and frogger back down to base and over to the pass line. Boink, 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 boink. There we go. Coming out. What do we got? 3 craps. Loser on the pass line. All right, so we're going to frogger up to 2 units on the pass line. Here we go. 11. Winner on the pass line. Come out 11. There we go. All right, where are we at here? Looks like we got $100, $250. So I'm done. That's my whole session. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 100. 2, 3, 4. That's 200. And 2 is $250. Out. All right, again, BAM, have a great cruise. Talk to you probably during the cruise because that's just how you roll. And if not, we'll see you when you get back. And thank you guys for stopping by on your Saturday morning. I think I'm going to go outside, enjoy the weather, feed the birds, have a cigar, and contemplate some frogger. Boink, 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 boink. So it's a winner. I do like it. On average, it's like half an hour, 6/10 of an hour, 4/10 of an hour to 6/10 of an hour based on 120 rolls an hour. 250 is pretty achievable though. Yeah, you're welcome, old man Earl. Thanks for stopping by. Again, enjoy your day. And probably see you back here this afternoon. Got to go get a corn dog. It's corn dog day. Do not forget your corn dog. Culver's got $1 corn dogs, although I'm a cheap bastard. I'm just going to go to Sam's Club. Make the wife go to Sam's Club and get a box of 36 for 12, 13 bucks. But we got an Aldi's right next door, so maybe we'll ride bikes over there and get some corn dogs over there too. I don't know. All right. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. We'll see you back here a little bit later. Have a good one.